Okay, so my face is thoroughly red because there's no airflow over here. But, ta-da! Hey guys, I told you in yesterday's video that I was going to share with you how that I do the chili in the slow cooker. And as I said yesterday, I've shown this a few times, but some of you might not have ever seen it. Some of you might have forgotten how I do it. Some of you just might want to see it again, just as a refresher. I don't know. It's so super easy that it's like, I don't know, dump and go. Just dump it. So I'm gonna get the camera put down here and I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing. But first, I just talked to Jeff. I got super fantastic, wonderful news. He doesn't have to work tomorrow. That made my day. I'm just saying. I have still got bags under my eyes. I want to tell y'all a little bit something else. I don't know why. I went to bed earlier than I have been. Last night I was just super tired. And I slept in. I slept until 10:20 today. I mean, I woke up a few times. I woke up at 8 to take my medicine and I was like, okay, I need to get up. I fell right back to sleep. That's not normal for me. I usually go ahead and get up. But I slept until 10:20. I guess my body just really needed that rest. Maybe I was tired than I thought I was. I don't know. But y'all, I slept. I feel like, what in the world? I don't know what happened. But I slept late for me. I used to sleep, like years and years ago, I used to sleep till like 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you know. Now I just don't do that. But I slept in really late for me anyways. Whenever Jeff's on second shift, sometimes I'll sleep till like 9 because I stay up later with him. And I have stayed in bed until 10 with, you know, because, you know, I change with his shifts because I can. I couldn't do that whenever the kids were younger, but I can now. So I change with his shifts, but I couldn't believe it. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I have not had my breakfast yet. So I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to go ahead and get my coffee going. But yeah, I slept in. Then I got good news. Like, I was up at the desk working on my Sunday morning planner video. And whenever Jeff called, because I thought, well, I'm going to wait for him to call before I start the chili. And he called, and I just got the best news. Super fast. He said, well, I got some good news. And I said, what? And he said, I don't have to work tomorrow. I said, that's not good news. That's fantastic news. That made my whole day. But yeah, because he has to work so much, which I know we're going to go to the mobile home and work. Which he asked me, are we going to go down there today? I said, no, we need to go ahead and do the things we said we were going to do. We need to go to Tractor Supply and take that stuff to thrift stores. I said, but now we can just go shop for some flooring and then just come home and rest some or whatever. But we're probably not going to go down there today. If we do, you'll see, because I'm pretty sure I'll share it with you. But yeah, that was fantastic news. It made me so happy. The little things in life. But anyway, let me get this down here. I'm going to go ahead and open all my cans up. Some of them have the pop top, so it makes it super duper easy. And some of them are like this, which I just use my little kitchen mama. What's it called? Yeah, kitchen mama. I need to have this in my store, but it's just it's a little loud. But anyway, I'm just going to use that to open up the cans. But I got to get y'all down here. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't have a certain way I do this every time. Well, I better plug this up. I love that little door. I will probably miss that little door because I won't have it whenever we move, most likely. I don't know. Well, we're going to take this little shelf with us because Jeff built it and it's not part of the house. But I don't know, it might end up being part of the house down there too. Or, you know, something we use. Because I love that shelf and I need it in the kitchen. for what it is now. But anyway, let me keep going. I don't have a certain thing that I put in here. I thought something was in there, but it was a bubble. I hate it whenever I see bubbles and stuff. I just washed it to make sure it was washed. Do y'all do that? Do y'all wash things to make sure they're washed, like, properly? Again, like if it sat in a cabinet or something. I know it's not been that long since I used my slow cooker, but I don't know. It's a thing. But it's clean. I did want to get some of that water out. Okay, stop mumbling and grumbling and talking and all that stuff and just start cooking, lady. Let me turn on some more light. I'm just talking about all kind of craziness, ain't I? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Y'all, I think a while back, I said I couldn't remember where I got this from. I think Shasta gave this to me for Christmas. I cannot remember, but that's the only place I can think of I got it. I don't know. If I didn't, I don't know where it came from. Shasta didn't give it to me. But this is ground chuck that I have already cooked for this purpose, and I froze it. And the thing is, with frozen ground beef or ground chuck, you can normally just break it up like that while it's still frozen. And that's all that is. There's no seasonings in that. There's no spices, no nothing. It's just ground chuck. Alright, and I'm putting 2 cans of ranch style beans. You can put whatever kind of beans you want. We just had these and decided to go ahead and use these. Because, you know, we're using up stuff. So we got those. I think one of them was hot. Maybe not. Nope, not this time. Sometimes I get them with jalapenos in it. But these are just ranch style beans. They smell a lot like chili beans. And honestly, they taste a lot like them to me. They're good either way. So that's what matters. Being yummy. Get them and all their yumminess out of there. And then I have 2 cans of diced tomatoes. It does not matter what kind you get. It's up to you. For my stuff anyways. These are petite diced. Those are regular diced. These don't have any salt in them, I don't think. Nope. And those over there do. So, whatever. It's up to you. I just like the tomato. I like the flavor. I like the chunkiness of the tomato in there. And that's just the way we do it. Alright, and I got 2 cans of chili beans in sauce. We've got 2 different brands here. We don't care. I used to be very, very particular about the kind of chili beans I bought. I would only buy one kind because it's the only kind my mama bought. It's the only kind my older sisters bought. For some reason, that's all I wanted to get. But then, when I couldn't find things and, you know, they didn't have it or whatever reason, I tried other things because I wanted chili, and I've gotten to the point that the way I do it is totally different from the way Mama did it. So, the only thing that's similar is we put chili beans, ground beef or chuck, and chili powder in it. There's no similarities to mine and Mama's after that. Alright, these are tricolor beans, and they're kidney, pinto, and black beans. I'm wondering if I should drain these just a little. You know what? I'm not, because there's a lot of vitamins in that liquid. I'm not going to do it. These are the ones we bought the other day with our Walmart haul, because we needed some more beans. We only had 4 cans, and we need at least 6 to make a good, this is what Noah says, Mama, I want chili with leftovers. I can't have leftovers if I don't make at least 6 cans. It's the way it seems. Not a good amount of leftovers. And right before the weekend, whenever we're going to be working down there at the mobile home, is the best time to have some leftovers. I'll get that started in some more. And this is tomato paste. I use a whole can, and I know that's a lot. I know it is. I know that. But it gives such good flavor, and it's just concentrated tomato. That's all it is. I mean, really. It does have some citric acid in it, but that's just for preservative. But otherwise, it's nothing but tomato. So, it's just yumminess in there for me. And that is what I put in there other than chili powder. And I'm going to put that in. I want to kind of get this stirred around just a tiny bit. I will stir it around some more. I don't know why I'm stirring it around right now. Because I'll have to stir it around some more whenever I get the chili powder in. I don't have a certain amount. You season it with love. It's probably about maybe a little over a quarter of a cup, maybe a third of a cup at the most. I don't even think it's that much, maybe a quarter of a cup. But this is a big pot of chili, y'all. And I know there's a lot of sodium in that, but I have been trying to get the no sodium tomatoes and the no salt. I don't add salt to my meat. I'm not adding extra salt with the other things. So I try, you know, I'm trying to do a little better. But most things we eat are lower sodium just because it's healthier. And we like the other kinds of seasonings. We like the peppers and we like herbs and we like stuff like that. The other herbs and spices more than the salt. So, I mean, you need some salt. Everybody needs some salt. Our bodies crave it at times. But there we go. Now, all I do, I mean, you could have this on high for about 4 hours and then eat it, but I usually let it cook on low for like 6 or 8 hours. And that way it all gets happy together. It gets thick and yummy. I'll show y'all before we eat what it looks like, but we will grate some cheese to put on top of it. Looks like something on there. I guess I just, yeah, it's chili powder, duh. I made a mess with chili beans over here. But we'll do that. We might even take some of this green onion that's still here. We might take some of that and cut it up for the top. You know, you can do lots of things. You can top chili with sour cream, which I don't, but Jeff has. Sour cream, even Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. Don't use the flavor kind. Unless you have some kind that's like a garlic and chive flavor. But yeah, you can do lots of things to top your chili. Or just do nothing but cheese like we do. Sometimes, well, growing up, we didn't put cheese on it. I started doing that because of one of my sisters. And, I don't know if I'm remembering this right or not, but I remember it seeming like she put lima beans in her chili to have more vegetable, more fiber in there for her kids. I can't remember for sure if she did that or not, but I think she did. But I don't remember her chili ever tasting bad. I didn't eat it many times, but I know if it tastes bad. I remember things like that. But yeah, anyway, got that cooking. And it took me longer talking to y'all than it would have normally. But the way I have found that I really like to cook chili, y'all, whenever I cooked the freezer meals before my surgery, blah, 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 blah. When I put all the beans and tomatoes and the paste and the seasoning all together in a bag and put it in the freezer, and then I had, no, I didn't do that. I'm lying. I'm sorry. I put the hamburger meat and the seasoning, and I think I put the tomatoes and the paste in there, but I didn't put the beans. And then I put the beans in later. Man, I tell you what, that was so good. I will never go back to making chili just the day of. It will be something that I put in the slow cooker probably forever, because it just tastes so much better after cooking all day. I don't know why, but something about it. The flavors get happy together. We like happy. So I'll be back at some point. I don't know what I'm doing today. I don't know what I'm going to be sharing with y'all today. I know I've got to go edit a video. But first, coffee and my old lady cereal. And y'all, tell me if this has ever happened to y'all. I bought those bananas day before yesterday. And I ate me one yesterday morning and it was mushy. But they still look green. But it was mushy, like someone had mashed it around. I'm thinking that those bananas are going to become banana bread. Because I don't like the texture at all on those. It's like, I don't want baby food. Mm-mm. So I don't know. Has it ever happened to you? You get bananas that still look really green and they don't taste like they're older, but they don't taste green. They taste more ripe than what they look, but they're mushy. They were organic ones too, but I don't know. I've not had that happen before, ever. I've had bananas stay green forever. We had to throw them away because they would not turn. I don't know what that was all about. But anyway, I'll be back. Y'all know me, I'm gonna sit here and talk all day. Okay guys, you just saw me do the dishwasher. I should have emptied the dish drainer, but now I put wet clothes? What are you talking about? The washer's going, so I'm washing clothes too. Anyway, I should have put the dry dishes away and then put the wet dishes in there, but I put the wet dishes on top of the dry dishes and it was stupid. Okay, yeah, I did that. But I need to get these hand wash things done, but now the inside's not dirty. I should not have started putting dirty dishes in the dishwasher before I did this, but I wanted to see if I could get all that off of there. It's chrome. I'm gonna try something. Y'all are gonna come along with me. So I'm going to set me up a little drying plate. I've been trying not to put the drying mats on my counter except the one. Been doing really good with that, but today I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a drying mat over here so I can get this stuff done, because I'd rather have clean dishes on a drying mat than dirty dishes on a counter. Yeah, and my sink's dirty too, so whenever you see my sink, it's gonna be nasty, but I'm gonna clean that too. So I don't really want to do the pan part in fast motion, but I may do the rest of it in fast motion. I also need to put on an apron because I will wet my whole entire shirt if I don't. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and wash up. Y'all, words are not my friends. I dry up all of the things that were in the drainer because I really still want to stick to not having more than one drying thing if I can help it. So I'm putting some of this Barkeeper's Friend on here so I can clean the sink up, and then I'm going to try to clean up that pan because the pan, like I said, it's not super dirty, but you know, it needs cleaning. Y'all, and there's something else that I heard a lady, I can't remember how long ago it was, it's been a long time, a lady that I watch, I guess someone had made a rude comment or something about her using the same sponge for cleaning her sink as her dishes. What's the difference? I mean, it's not like I'm cleaning the toilet. This is the kitchen. It's not like, you know, I mean, it's the same stuff on it. It's food and people's slobber. You know, it's the same thing. So, I have never heard anybody be rude like that before about it, and I think if you're cleaning your kitchen with the same, or your sink with the same scrubber, who cares? I clean the scrubber. Actually, the scrub daddies you can throw in the dishwasher if you really feel the need, which disinfects and all that stuff. But y'all, I don't know, that has bothered me ever since I heard that, and I even talked to Jeff about it. He said, what in the world? We've never heard of anybody using a different scrubber for their sink than they do for their dishes. I've never heard that in my life. Y'all tell me what you do. Is it weird to you to use the same scrubber? It's not to me. And if I'm offending you, I'm sorry. But it's not as if I'm cleaning the toilet with it and then coming over here and cleaning this, which I do need to put my little doodads back up here to keep all this from being wet because it makes those spots all over the stainless steel. And there's something else I have been seeing, because you know, once you like look at something on Amazon or online period, you're going to start getting ads for it. But there's some diatomaceous earth things for around this, and they're supposed to dry up the water really fast. So I'm thinking about getting one just to see if it works. Maybe to be the crash test dummy. I don't know. And y'all, I had thought that we were going to get the same exact faucet for the trailer that we got for here, until I found that one that is, that we got. It's almost, well, I think it's very similar. I don't even know. I can't remember what the other one looks like now. I just remember being like, oh my goodness, that's a great price, let's get it. But yeah, anyway. And y'all know that I clean the sink before I wash dishes and after too. I don't know why I do that, other than that's the way Mama did it, so that's the way I learned. So that's what I do. And I know that some of you, I ask the question about it, and some of you do, and some of you don't. And I think it's because it's whatever our mothers did, or whoever raised us. It's whatever we were taught in the beginning, you know. I think that's how we go. And go from there with it. Alright, so let's see if I can get all of that off the copper bottom. This pan set, I want to say, can y'all see it? Let me dry my hands. I want to get y'all in a position so you can see it. But there's a, what is it that's a shadow? Is this? Okay, you can still kind of see it. But anyway, you can see what that looks like. Alright, This pan set is probably 20 years old, maybe. Maybe not quite 20 years old, but I know it's like 18. Very old pan set that I got, and I use it all the time. I have the big skillet, which was bought separately, but it's the same brand, bought it the same day. Then I have this boiler, and I have two smaller boilers with the lids. All three of it has lids, and then one small skillet that the lid to this fits that skillet. But I need to take a before picture of this, so I'll be right back. Okay, so the before picture is taken. I wanted to take a picture so that I know, and I'm just going to put that much of the Barkeeper's Friend on here because I want to see what happens. And I'm going to use this, and oh my, for goodness, can y'all see that already? I knew it would work. I really had no doubts. But this used to be the shiny copper, because I had heard that the copper bottom pans were better back then, so that's why I bought them. And I'm using very little energy to do this. But I had heard that they were good, so I bought the copper stainless steel pans and started using them. And I love this set. I wish that I had another one just like this, the same size, the same exact kind, or maybe a little bit bigger, because it's got a heavy bottom, and I like that. I may have to get me a brush to get inside those letters, but then again, I may not. I want to get the side of it to get all that on the edges. Y'all look. What it is the copper tarnishes. And I don't know if you're supposed to let it tarnish or not. Now, I have seen people use lemons and salt, like a half of a lemon and salt, and clean these. And I've done that before and it worked. But I just wanted to try the Barkeeper's Friend just to see what happened since I owned it already. I got some Barkeeper's Friend on that. Well now, I'll have to get that all off. Alright, let's see what it's going to do. Y'all, that was just joking around with the part. Now, this, like I said, these dishes are close to 20 years old. But look at that. That's so nice. I love it. I didn't get all of it off over here. I did just then, though. And I don't know if you can, like, I'm sure you can do dishes with it. Let's see what all it says. Maybe I should. Oh, cookware. Cookware is right on the front. Kitchen and bathroom. All right. This is going to be my best friend, y'all. Why? I can't talk because I choked myself on my own spit. I know that's gross, but that's just life. But anyway, removes rust, lime stain, and tarnish. I need to learn to read. I was just curious because it worked on the bowl. I was just curious. I think it's awesome. Anyway, will it get all that out of the bottom of that? And yes, I just cleaned my sink with this, but I'm not worried about it. But yeah, I do like this one because it kind of squishes easier than the other one. I'm not going to do it right now, but whenever I use the other ones, I'm going to pull those out, or I'm going to use that whenever I start to clean them. Look at that. All right. I'm going to put that in there. It's a 6 quart. I'd like to have a 6 or 8 quart. All right, so like I said, I'm not going to wash all the hand wash dishes with y'all. I just want to see if that would work. I should have read the package or the bottle. If this is toxic, don't tell me. Now I want to know what's in it. Oh, it says to put it on a wet surface or damp sponge. Do not over apply. I don't think I over applied. Do not rub harder or longer than necessary to remove the soil or tarnish from the surface. I didn't rub hard at all. I don't know what is in this. What brand is that? Revere Wear? I mean, I've had it forever. I thought it was so expensive when I bought it because we didn't have much money back then, but I wanted something that would be better than what I had because I had all this different cheap stuff that, you know, didn't work well. So whenever we got income tax one year, I went ahead and bought it. Do not use on gold, silver, sterling silver is okay, polished stone, cast iron, or surfaces that are lacquered, painted, or mirrored. Some coated finishes and grouts can be adversely effective. Safe for septic system, not tested on animals. So that's good. But I don't know what it's made out of. I don't see the ingredient list. Maybe it's online. Maybe we don't want to know. I'm going to put it back down here because it's my friend. I don't know what it's made out of. I do want to know, but I don't want to know. You know, it's that kind of thing. Alright, so I'm going to clean up these dishes over here that we need to get done. And the rest of it is fine because I've already cleaned the counter and the stove and all that stuff. And where the crock pot is fine. Or slow cooker, whatever you want to call that thing. So yeah, let me do this real quick. Then I'll show you the after. Here's the before. You can't even see all of that over there, but ta-da! Let's see the after. Oh, I'm supposed to say ta-da after. That's what Jeff does. He'll say ta-da. It's so cute. Now I wait for him to say it, and sometimes he doesn't. Okay, so my face is thoroughly red because there's no airflow over here. But, ta-da! All of the things are clean. Precariously positioned. They're precariously positioned in the pan, or in the, whatever that thing is. The dish drying rack, whatever. I don't know. They're there. The kitchen's clean. I'm good. Let me get this scooted up some. But, yeah, that's done. And I'm fixing to test out the coffee maker cleaner doodads. I got those in the mail like last week, but I haven't tried them yet. It's supposed to descale, deodorize, refresh, and protect. I still have not figured out much about the talc that's in the other one, but from what I understand so far, if you don't breathe it in, you should be fine. So this is what you do. You fill the water reservoir to the maximum fill line. Place 1 cleaning tablet into the reservoir. Run 2 brewing cycles on the largest cup size. Dispose of dirty water between cycles. That sounds logical. Empty any remaining water from the reservoir. Refill water reservoir to the maximum fill line. Run 2 more brewing cycles on the largest cup size. Dispose of dirty water after each cycle. Sounds easy. That's for a single serve machine like I have. For the wow, you're getting rude. How dare that? Y'all, we still have bags on there because we hadn't put them away. For the kind with the carafe, fill the water reservoir with a maximum fill line. Place 1 cleaning tablet into the reservoir. Run 1 brewing cycle into the pot. Dispose of water from the pot. Refill water reservoir to the maximum fill line. Run 1 more brewing cycle into the pot. Dispose of dirty water after cycle. Okay. It also says do not sniff or inhale fumes from this product. Not edible, harmful if swallowed. Do not mix with other chemicals. This product is intended for coffee maker cleaning only. And it's got some first aid stuff. And it says coffee makers with heavy mineral buildup, which mine should not have because I clean it often, may require an immediate second cleaning to fully descale the machine. If a coffee maker is not fully cleaned after the first attempt, repeat steps 1 through 4 above. We recommend using these tablets twice a month to help prevent mineral buildup and maintain quality coffee taste. So what I'm doing for this month, for April, I'm just doing everything 2 times, and then I'm going to have me a schedule starting in May. Like the first week I'll do everything, like the coffee maker, the dishwasher, and the washing machine all at the same time. And then the 3rd week I'll do it all. Probably like a Monday or something, I'll just do it all. But let's get this thing done and see the difference. I don't know if you can actually tell the difference, but let me take y'all over to the grossness. It's not really gross, but there's coffee buildup. You can tell. I mean, it's a coffee maker. Of course there's going to be coffee buildup. Okay, so I really don't know if y'all can see in there really well, but you can see there's coffee. And I do clean this often, but there's just stuff in there because that's what happens. But this part down here, I'm just going to take off and go clean this at the sink because I know it's nasty. It's nastier than I thought. I wish I had not shown y'all that, but there we go. Good, bad, and ugly, you're getting it. I also need to clean all that, but I'm not doing that today. Anyway, I'm going to take this off. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just going to go get some water and put in there. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to fill this up to the max fill line. And the rest of this water I'm going to water a plant with because I don't waste it. And I am going to use this for that part. I'm going to take out one of my little tablets. I'm sorry, Daisy. I confused her by walking 2 different ways. Or was it 2 different ways? I don't know. Okay, I can't get this open. Maybe I should go get a knife or scissors or something. What it is my fingernails have just, you know, been in that water, and my nails are kind of sad anyway. Come on. Oh boy. The struggle is real. Now y'all know how hard it is to open them. I should be showing y'all. It's not really that hard normally. I should have gotten something to help me, but I didn't. It's my own fault. But there we go. And there's a lovely note. And it, like, you can mark off when you do it. There's a little note that tells you about different things. There's all your doodads. No, I'm not trying to sell you this, but I think it's on my, this feels very close. Am I just really super close? I don't know. I think I put it on my Amazon storefront, but I don't remember. But if I didn't, I will before this video goes out. So, the tablet is about the size of a little bit, maybe about the size of a quarter, maybe a little bit bigger than a quarter, not thickness wise, but round part. I don't want to make it fly, so I'm trying to be careful opening it, because normally I just like, and it goes, whoa. Anyway, here it is. If I can get it to focus, there we go. That's the tablet. I'm gonna just stick it in there. Oh, I need to show y'all this. It's like Alka-Seltzer. Oh, it's gonna be done before I get over there. Look at it. I'm gonna let that dissolve before I go any further. I don't know how long it takes, but wow, it's whenever you wish you had your tripod in a different situation. But it's doing its thing. I'm gonna let that completely dissolve, and then I will start the cycle. I'm gonna lift this up. But yeah, y'all don't need to watch all that. I'll be right back. Okay, so while I'm letting that dissolve, I'm gonna swap this out because I did spill coffee over here like a week or so ago. Like dry coffee. So I'm gonna take that off. or out or whatever. Put it in the dirty clothes, and then I'm gonna put another one under there. This is actually the one that was purchased for this because we got brown for coffee. I don't know why. That's just how my logic is. But I did spray some all-purpose cleaner on this, and I'm just gonna wipe down this part. Not the part on the inside, but the outside part of my coffee maker. Still dissolving. It's not done yet. Y'all are fixing to see the gross. It's gross. I mean, it's not as gross as it could be. Whoo! Don't spill it. Crazy woman. And the thing is, if you keep your Keurig clean, it should last longer for you. At least that's what I understand. I'm not an expert. I don't know everything. But that's what I understand anyway. Any coffee maker, if you don't let it get all built up with lime scale and calcium and crud that's in the water, which we use reverse osmosis water in here, and since we started doing that, y'all, the cleaning process is way different. It's nowhere near as much gross comes out of it. I usually have help when I do this, but I'm going to do it alone this time because I'm being... Alright, y'all see? It's all dissolved. Almost. It's a little bit left over there. I'm going to sit that on the table so I don't spill anything. Because that's the smart thing to do. That should have been what I did in the beginning. I should have just picked it up and put the, you know, that way. There we go. Now I'm going to put this back on. It looks dissolved enough. It'll finish dissolving before the second thing is done. I'm going to put this under there and do the largest cup twice. I'm going to go get my little vacuum and vacuum this up. It's driving me batty. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I am. Okay, so that's almost done with the first thing, and I just walked over there. So, I'm going to go ahead and just get all this stuff off of here because it's just coffee down there in this thing, which is why I have that thing here. And y'all, Noah and Jeff do not drink coffee. I think I'm going to put this away somewhere else. And see, I may have to get rid of it because it may not even be any good. Y'all, I've been putting this in my coffee because I wanted some kind of chocolate in it. It's been pretty good. I put like a teaspoon of it. I don't know what all was in it. Don't tell me. It's got vitamins. I'm not going to probably buy it again after, but if it's good for you, let me know. Y'all don't tell me all the bad right now. I have heard enough. Alright. I'm going to go pour that out. You see it's not clean. You see it's kind of brown. It's not clean water. You can tell that. There's a little bit of coffee on the outside of it. But I'm going to go pour this out. Largest cycle. One more time. I'm going to use my little vacuum. Oh dear. Noah used it last. It might be dead. Oh no. I think it's dead. Whoops. Oh well, I got most of it up. I'll get the rest of it up with this. There's just a little bit in both corners that I can't get out. come back on for me, just for a second. Please. It may not come on because the filter's dirty. It does have a mechanism to stop it if the filter is dirty. No, it's just dead. Well, I did okay. There's just a little bit of coffee grounds in the corner. Alright, that's good enough. It's mostly come out. So, let's look at the second thing. It's cleaner than it was the first time. I wish I would have taken pictures of this, but y'all can see it. Alright, and I have enough water in there. I'm probably going to just let it run through one more time, just for good measure. I don't think you have to run it through again, but why waste the cleaning water? Alright, putting this back. All the things, the yum-yums and the good things. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to put that other back up here again because nobody's using it. I think it's probably too old to use even. This is hot chocolate mix that I made, and sometimes I put it in my coffee. It's homemade. Toothpicks, floss picks, whatever you want to call them. I don't know, those things. And I'm just going to sit that there. I don't know. It's not perfect, but whatever. Nothing is in this house, and that's okay. Alright, let's look at the third thing after it's done. Still cleaner than what it was. So that's good. It's looking a lot better. Let me go ahead and... Oh, why'd you have to do that? I just cleaned that. I'll put that there so it drips again. I can catch it. I'm going to go ahead and swap out that water in the reservoir for clean water without the cleaner in it and let it run through a couple times. I don't guess y'all need to see that part, but this is how much is still in my reservoir, and I kind of want to let it go through, but I think what I'll do is I'll just clean my reservoir with it. But I'll come back whenever I'm completely done, because y'all, I mean, it's just going to be running through again a couple times. Promise you I will rinse it because I'm not drinking that stuff. I don't want coffee cleaner coffee, something gross. I don't want that. I forgot to put those back, so I had to rearrange things. This is the first time. It's just hot, clean water. That's what it is, just hot, clean water. So, yeah, I'll be back. I just want to tell y'all I forgot that. You were probably like, where'd that go? I don't know. What happened to them? Where'd they go? You probably didn't know. So I don't know. Maybe you did. Some of you have eagle eyes. Okay, so that's all cleaned up. New reverse osmosis water in there. It's all nice and clean. That's sticking up because it's cloth. And here's this. All nice and clean. Oh, it's still wet. Oh well. All that done. And I'm very tempted to have a cup of coffee now. Because coffee's yummy. But, I don't know. But anyway. It worked. It seemed to work quite well. But like I said, with the reverse osmosis water, I don't have a lot of buildup. It's just really just cleaning the stuff out. And y'all have noticed that if I don't clean my machine at least once a month, that my coffee, like, I use this button and then this button for one of those tumblers, because that's what I use to drink. That's what I drink every morning. It's not really a cup of coffee. It's really 2 cups of coffee or something like that. But I have noticed that I can do those two, and if my machine is getting a little bit, it does not fill it up the same. So to me, that tells me that the water is not flowing through the same way in the time that it's supposed to. So after I clean it, it's just fine. So I keep it clean because you gotta have the right amount of coffee, right? But yeah, there we go. Nice clean Keurig. Okay guys, it is not time to eat yet, but this is, you could eat it. It's you know, been in there long enough that you could eat it now. So, but I'm gonna turn it down to low because I had it on high. And I'm gonna stir it up and show y'all what it looks like, and then I'm gonna end the video because why not? I'm wondering if maybe this time putting those 2 cans with the juice, if I would have drained those 2 juice, you know, it would have been, I know it would have been thicker. So maybe next time if I use that kind, I'll drain some of that liquid off. But you know, I don't mind it being this liquidy because we eat crackers with it, sometimes cornbread, but this is smelling delicious. And all those different kinds of beans and the tomato chunks and the ground chuck, and it smells wonderful. And there's our chili for supper. It was so easy to make because I had everything ready. And y'all, I am going to try, if you have a good recipe for making homemade chili beans, please let me know, because I want to try to make them myself or make chili from scratch without the canned beans, you know, the flavored beans. I want to try doing it with doing you know, like dry beans. I want to try that sometime. Not right now, it'll be after we move. A lot of things happening after we move because y'all, I don't have time to learn new things right now. But I'll be right back. Okay, so I am learning new things because, you know, I learned that you can clean that copper with that barkeeper's friend. I learned that you can clean porcelain dishes or wherever they are with the barkeeper's friend. But what I'm saying is I don't have time to take on a big project because we already have a big project right now. But yeah, I do like the active cleaner so far. So like I said, at least I think I did. I will link their products in my Amazon store. And actually, Jonna told me about this. I'm testing, y'all know I've been trying to find different detergents. I'm testing this Posy brand. Now, I got the fresh linen scent, which it smells good. I've washed 2 loads of clothes in it, and it seems to be good. She uses it, but she uses unscented. That's what she sent me the link for. Got it from Walmart. Before, I mean, she likes it. So, I trust her judgment. But then again, she lives in a different place. Her water may be different, which we're going to be living in a different place soon, so our water may be different. But I know that the water hardness can make things not work as good. But this is just, let me open it up. Well, I opened it today when I washed clothes. It's a little sheet. And I've had different ones of you tell me about things. I did, like I said, I got the fresh linen scent. I kind of regret it. I kind of wish I would have gotten the unscented. But I went ahead and got this. But this doesn't have any phosphates or any brighteners or anything like that in it. At least that's what I understand. It's supposed to be a greener, clean, you know. Let's see. It's supposed to be for all HE machines, hand washing, cold or warm water. It says it somewhere that it doesn't have phosphates and stuff. Contains no phosphates. But anyway, I'm trying it because if the laundry sheets work well, that means I can have a smaller thing in my laundry room, or, you know, in my pantry. Then I don't have to worry about it. And y'all, I don't use fabric softener. You know that. If you've been around for a while, you know I stopped using fabric softener. I do use the dryer sheets, but I'm about to start going to just dryer balls again. I used them before, but I didn't know how to use them properly. So I'm going to go back to those most likely pretty soon, because what I have left, I've got a pretty good bit of fabric sheets left in my with my dryer, or dryer sheets. I've got a pretty good bit of those left, so I'm not going to just throw those out. I'm going to use them until they're gone, and then maybe use like an essential oil on the dryer ball. Val has helped me to help me remember those, because I was trying to find alternatives. But yeah, y'all know I'm trying to find some healthier, cleaner alternatives. If you know of any other laundry sheets, let me know. So far, this brand, I've only used it 2 times. So far, seems pretty good. And y'all know I wash clothes all the time. So anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you got something from it, even if it's just a laugh at a crazy lady. I hope that you come back tomorrow. We plan to be back at the mobile home because Jeff is off, and that's what he said. He was actually talking about going there today, but I said, let's just do the stuff we needed to do already, because I don't want to have to rush to do those things and then go down there. We can go shop for flooring because we really need to do that. We need to take the time to do that, so why not do it today on a day that we didn't think we could do anything. And y'all, the thing is, he was supposed to have to go in 2 hours early tomorrow. That meant he would have had to get up at 3 a.m. to go to work. And I know a lot of people do that. I know that. But this is not his normal, you know. So if it's not your normal, you just don't do that. You know, it's not, if it's not something you're used to, your body does not like it. And he has been extra tired. And I told him, I said, as soon as we get moved, you're not doing anything for a little while. That's not gonna happen, I know, because I know him. He'll keep doing things, but maybe I'll make him sit down for a weekend. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. If you know someone who would enjoy my channel, go ahead and share it with them. Also, if you know of any better for you alternatives for, you know, household food, whatever, let me know, because I am trying to do better. Now, that does not mean I'm going to throw away what I have. We're going to use what we have, and then whenever we purchase, just like we've been doing, whenever we purchase new, we'll do the better for you thing. Now, I do still have laundry detergent, but I wanted to go ahead and try that before I ran out. And it was a really good price, so I decided to go ahead and do it, because I was about to have to buy laundry detergent anyway. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do want to know. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well. If you have a prayer request that you don't want to be public, if you don't want everyone to see, you can send me an email if you'd like to do that. My email is in my description box of all of my videos. And if you don't want to do that, you could just say I have an unspoken request, and I'll add you to my prayer list, and I will pray for you. And I'm not saying my prayers are wonderful. I'm not saying they're going to make everything happen. I'm just saying that it is our duty as Christians to pray for others and to love on others in that way if we can. That's just my thought. You may not feel that way, and that's okay too. We can always agree to disagree about certain things. There's some things that I won't just agree to disagree about, like, I don't know what. Flowers are pretty. I won't agree to disagree about that. You have to agree that flowers are pretty. That's just how it goes. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.